All right, shalom, shalom, Makim. This is your brother Mashaba coming back at you with another lesson. First, before I get into it, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakudash. Second thing I want to do is give the honor to all the elders and apostles of Game Millstone, and the salutation to all of us that are pushing this truth with both sincerity and with charity. All right, so what I wanted to get into real quick is that, there's a separation and distinction, from the 1/3 and the 2/3. All right, for a very good reason, man. All right, because we're not alike to the 2/3 at all. The 2/3 have a spirit of wickedness and wanting to please the lusts of their flesh. All right, and just no discipline. All right, the men of the Lord, we keep our flesh in subjection. We discipline ourselves every day. We, check ourselves every day, man. According to the scriptures. All right, so there is a, it's polar opposites, man. But we're the same people. But because of that, our own people will look at us like we're crazy because we do all these things that's opposite to what they do. All right, we do right, all right, and they do wrong, man. And they love that they do wrong, all right, and we hate that they do that wrong. So we're gonna be against each other, even though as the 1/3 we want better for our people, okay, but they don't they don't understand that because I said they love to please their flesh, so they don't care. All right, they don't want to hear none of that. It's like trying to keep a shark that just smelled blood from hunting. The trail is smelt. All right, that's not happening, man. Soon as it smell that blood, it is going. All right, but yeah, man. So our people is gonna look down on us and trying to shame us. All right, but this is John chapter 15 and verse 18. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. All right, so you don't think the prophets of old went through the same exact thing? All right, I forgot which prophet it was, or Elisha, or correct me if I'm wrong, but he a whole prophet, a grown ass man mocked by these little children, a grown ass man because he was bald. They called him bald head, man. You know what the Lord did? The Lord judged them children right there and sent animals to attack their ass and rip their ass apart. All right, but that's still showing how these little, and this ain't nothing new under the sun, man. Shit been happening the same, forever. All right, different people, same story. All right, but they just coming back in their lot to scoff for profit. All right, But this is verse 19. If you are of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, I have chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world hated you. All right. So of course, we're not gonna be loving this world if we against it, man. This world got it. We in June right now. Esau got a whole month for sodomites. All right, and Jake loving that shit, man. All right. You know how many times I see on social media, I'm black and I'm black and I'm gay. Niggas is really proud of that because that Juneteenth stuff, and it's also that stupid ass Pride Month. So Jake really just combining folly into it's big into more folly, man. All right. They don't thank the Lord for shit, man. They don't consider the Lord. All right, so of course they gonna hate on us. All right, but let one of these pastors in the church, all right, tell them the same scriptures that we've been telling them. They gonna go right along with it, man. Okay. What was I gonna get? Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 10. I'm going to start at verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. So yeah, who's the ruler, and what's under the sun, the earth, and who's the ruler of this earth right now? Esau, Edom. Of course, Esau, Edom going to have this world covered, influx with wickedness. All right. America's literally called, the modern Sodom and Sodom and Egypt, man, because we're in captivity, and wickedness and sodomy runs rampant through this place. It's in the veins of it. All right, it's in the damn heartbeat, the lungs of this nation. All right, so yeah, man. So of course, when we try to when you go against the status quo, all right, the status quo ain't gonna like it. And the status quo right now is wickedness, and as prophets, our job is to go against wickedness. So of course, the the world's population, the status quo of being wicked, is gonna look down on the prophets who fight wickedness, man. Okay, so I mean, but so like yeah. So like yeah, I'm looking for this precept. Psalms. Um, yeah, Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. So yeah, these two-thirds going to continue walking on in darkness and continue to love it. All right, and as the scripture said, all right, all the foundations of the earth are out of course, and that goes right in hand with folly is set in great dignity, because it is right now. It's a whole month for fact for these sodomites, man. I don't want to say, none to get strike, but you know what I mean. All right, a whole month for gay motherfuckers, man. Man, Romans 1 goes deeply into that, man. But I'm not finna get into that specific point, but still. All right, these, people love Esau's, system for some reason. But, oh, yeah, and as I said, if one of these pastors, said what we would say, not only what Esau under the ass, but I bet you these two-thirds would go right along with it, man, because they, would love a man with some influence and money to speak to him, man. All right, Jake is so weird, man. This man speaking lies to you, saying how y'all all in the same boat. Y'all taking the bus home or the train home or a old ass car home, and this nigga, going home in a Hellcat, in a limo. Obviously, y'all not in the same boat. This nigga got a whole private jet talking about y'all in the same boat. No, the hell y'all not, man. This nigga's funded by Esau. All right, hold on. This is Sirach chapter 13, instead of verse 22. Well, not verse 20. Damn, hold on. I'm instead of verse 17. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. All right. So as I said at the start of the video, there's a clear distinction, a clear, distinction between us and the wicked for a reason, man. Verse 18. What agreement is there between the hyena and the dog, and what peace between the rich and the poor? As a wild asses and lions prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. As the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor. So yeah, these niggas hate to be humble, and that's very obvious and clear, man. So many of these niggas are so proud, man, so proud, and got nothing to be proud about. How these proud ass niggas spend their life, standing on the corner, smoking a blunt, and laughing and joking with the other no life niggas, man. Okay. Is verse 19, verse 21, a rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust away by his friends. When a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. The poor man slipped, and yet they rebuked him too. He spake wisely and could have no place. All right, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, all right, these motherfucking pastors, all right, every man hold his tongue and look. What he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, all right, the elect, the hopeful elect, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumbled, they will help to overthrow him. So yeah, all right. These pastors, just because they got money and this and that, they're gonna be 100 times more willing to listen to them. All right, whereas us, we're actually reading these scriptures and breaking them down every week, every day, and you know, um, Jake don't care, man. Jake don't care, So yeah, man. This my last precept. This is Mark chapter 6 and verse 4. But Yahushua said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. So yeah, man, our own people don't even honor us, man, because we're speaking the word of the Lord correctly. All right, and sharply. All right, so it's good versus evil, man. All right, motherfucking night versus day. That's what it is. So our people won't get it unless the Lord bless them, so they can understand these scriptures and go along with it. But all right, so I hope this lesson was edifying. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakudash. Second thing I want to do is give double honors to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And that's how I chase all of you brothers how to push this truth with both sincerity and with charity. Shalom, well, Kwame Asherallah, well, Ababa Bo. Shalom, Malcolm, stay faithful.